Bulls with the ball and a 2-point lead.
You don't foul now. You dig in and get a stop.
Here's Jordan. Over the limit.
Portland never rotates over in time as Michael comes from the right side of the floor. It was an isolation created almost by happenstance. It was there. Michael took advantage of it, saw the opening, took it to the rim.
Michael Jordan coming on in the second half. He has 31. Portland is 19 for 9. It's a 2-point Chicago lead. Pressure by the Blazers. Drexler playing with 5 fouls, going for the steal against Jordan. Now Jordan met by Porter. There's a 2-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. And now the foul given by Porter from the line. He's an 83% free throw shooter. 11 and 8/10 seconds to go in the fourth. The Bulls lead by 2. The Blazers do not have any timeouts left.
Portland placing 2 players down the floor to try and get a quick hurry-up offense going after this free throw.
4-point Chicago lead. Drexler was checking, thought there might have been a timeout remaining. Here's Kelsey for 3. Paxson with the rebound. Time running down. The Chicago Bulls have won the NBA championship for the 2nd straight season. Chicago Bulls coming from behind. They were down by as many as 17, and they have defeated the Portland Trail Blazers 97-93 to take the series in 6. The last team to win a title in Chicago, the 1963 Chicago Bears, who defeated the New York Giants. Chicago Stadium has not hosted a hometown clinching since back in 1938, when the Chicago Blackhawks won the Stanley Cup. Michael Jordan led the way with 33. Scottie Pippen had 26. 24 apiece for Clyde Drexler and Jerome Kersey. But the Bulls, with a sensational come-from-behind effort, are able to pull it out. We'll be back with the championship presentation in a moment.
Somewhere in the bedlam of the Chicago Bulls locker room, Bob Costas surrounded by the commissioner, Jerry Krause, the general manager, the principal owner, Jerry Reinsdorf, get up here, Phil Jackson, the coach. Go ahead, commish, with the official presentation of the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
1 is great, 2 is almost impossible. Congratulations, Chicago. It was a great series and a great year.
Thanks, Commissioner. Commissioner, a year ago, you gave us the first trophy. I can't believe a whole year has gone by. Last year was satisfying because a great general manager did a lot of things that weren't popular and we won. But this is even better because it establishes the Bulls as one of the upper echelon teams of all time. I can't tell you how happy I am.
Let's turn to Coach Phil Jackson. Phil, is it possible to evaluate which of these 2 championships required more of your coaching skill?
No. These players last year took it on themselves. This year, everybody had to dig it out to win. And this game tonight was typical of a team comeback, and we had to play great team ball to win.
How about the lineup you went with during a stretch where you outscored them 14-2 with Michael on the bench? Williams and Hansen, and thank you very much.
All right, Rob. Yes, it was a lineup in which we just had to get some energy out there. We were tired. Our defense wasn't stepping up. We needed some energy from their kids, and they came out and really helped us go.
I'm sure you'd like to say something about the Trailblazers. Rick Alleman was upset about the notion that either the Bulls win or lose, but the Trailblazers are kind of their foils, and tonight the Trailblazers did themselves proud.
Oh, they're a great team. There's no doubt about their team effort. They played better on the road tonight than they did at home, and you got to give them a lot of credit for that, Bob.
All right, let's go over to Scottie Pippen. Up to last year's form. You were big in the 7th game against the Cavaliers. You were huge, especially in the 4th quarter tonight.
But I've been always able to bounce back, and I think my teammates is a big part of that because they've always been behind me and helped me, when the critics were down on me. That's why I really appreciate this championship now.
That's
I really get a lot of critics on my back.
Baby.
I still got a few more months of the Olympics to deal with it, but I just appreciate my teammates being able to step forward and help me out.
Yeah.
Horace Grant, the nucleus of this ball club is very young, averaging around 27. I know you're basking in the celebration here, but this team could be a very, very good team for a long time.
Oh, definitely. We're a very young team, and we have some young players on here. And we just went out and took it. Yes. Yes, baby. Woo.
Michael, you told me the other night in Portland this one would be more relief. The other one was exhilaration. You still feel the same?
It is, man. It's just so gratifying for me personally. I went through a lot of hard times this year, but I stayed strong. Everybody supported me. And we played well today. I'm glad for Bobby Hansen. He was the only guy that didn't have it. I'm glad for him.
There were stretches in the playoffs where you had to carry your team. You were the high scorer again tonight, but you got help, especially from Scottie.
Everybody contributed. Scottie was a real big emphasis in the 3rd and 4th quarter, and I had a rough first half, but these guys carried us, and I was able to get in there in the 4th quarter and help pull it through. So it was a good team effort.
I think, Michael, we've got a package here of some of the baskets you scored down the stretch. From the time that Pippen's 3 tied it at 85, you and Scottie got all the points.
Yeah, we played well. We were able to 1-2 combination all year long. And I've always said that, Scottie takes pressure off me as much as I take pressure off him. So, we played extremely well down the stretch, both of us. Here I was able to get a steal as Scottie blocked out Buck Williams and got the dunk, and, that put us up 2 points. So it was a good effort by everybody, I just tried to post up. I learned from the lesson when, game 4 when Drexler knocked that away from me. So I was prepared, and here I go to the hole, trying to get a foul or get a layup, So it was a good effort. I'm glad they gave me a chance to redeem myself.
And this is the free throw that seals it. What was going through your mind at this moment?
If I don't make these free throws, they're going to haunt me for the rest of my life. So I was really concentrating on it.
You started very slowly. I think you had 2 points in the 1st quarter, and the Trailblazers were all over you guys for 3 periods.
I know. I was going to be very passive and see how the other guys played early. But I got in a bad rhythm myself. And, they played extremely well defensively, and somehow we got it going. And once we got it going, there was no stopping us.
Did you have a chance to say anything to Drexler or he to you?
No, I was too elated. I'm going to go over and say hello. Say thank you. It was a great competition. It was tough luck, but somebody had to lose. I'm glad it was us.
Michael, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's tough to match personally, but winning another one after the only way I can explain it is when you try to repeat, everybody's coming at you. The only way you can really succeed is to win it again, or else you failed. And the way we played that 4th quarter, the entire effort from the defensive end to the offensive end was unbelievable.
Can you compare the two? You won 67 in the regular season. In that sense, you're better. You lost 7 in the playoffs this year. You breezed through with only 2 losses last year. Is there a comparison possible?
Well, this year I think it's better just because we had everybody shooting at us from day one. And to come out and win it the way we did was impressive. What a great way to win it.
John, congratulations.
Appreciate it.
From the locker room of the world champion Chicago Bulls, and Pat Riley, if you're watching, this is the look you were striving for last year. So there it is for you, pal. And let's go back to Marv at courtside.
All right, Bob, and most unusual situation here with the, I would say, good portion of the crowd still on hand. This capacity crowd, for the most part, is wild. The Chicago Bulls winning the NBA championship for a 2nd straight season. For all of us here at NBC Sports, it has been a delight to present the NBA telecast, and we certainly appreciate your joining us right throughout the season. So once again, for the Chicago Bulls, it's been a case of winning it all.